In times of staff shortages, two Kansas correctional facilities last week, El Dorado and Winfield, opened their doors to the outside, holding on-site job fairs.
We want to show people what a day inside a correctional facility looks like and honestly dispel a lot of the misconceptions. This is a very safe environment to work with. The staff is very supportive at all levels, and for the most part, the residents are responsive to wanting to change, and that's why this day is so important, to get people through the door, to show them what a correctional setting actually is.
A one-stop shop for potential workers at El Dorado had the usual booths to answer questions about each department, computers to fill online job applications, and information about starting pay, which for a corrections officer, $18.26 per hour, but when added with pay differentials of working overtime, could be as high as $24 an hour, makes the job very appealing.
The money is good, the money is really good, and the time that I could get hired. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I can get hired within a couple of weeks.
But the real draw of getting people like Caitlin Lassiter in the doors, an actual tour inside the walls. At El Dorado, there were 29 job seekers who went on tours. 14 of those applied to be corrections officers, while at Winfield, 28 went on tours, with 25 applying to be a CO.
Then after 3 days, throw away. We don't use it, throw away.
Lassiter, a 22-year-old single mom and former assistant manager at a Taco Bell, made $12 an hour. Naturally, she was looking at working in food service.
This seems like something I'm comfortable with, and I've been around the block with it for the most part, other than it's a new place, different people, different types of people, stuff like, and just different way of doing things.
But one of the main benefits of an in-person tour, hearing stories from workers, like 8-year veteran CO Zachary Mounts.
The best decision I ever made. I was working at Brahms, $9.50 an hour, and it was $13.61 to start here. My dad worked in corrections for 25 years, and I just had a baby, and I needed a better job, health insurance, benefits, stuff like that.
The pay difference is just part of the equation for job seekers. It's an education and understanding that the work of corrections has changed.
We're a correctional facility. We're not a penitentiary. We're not a prison, and we don't have guards. Our goal as correctional officers is to deal with the resident population that's sentenced, and 97% of them, they will get out of a correctional facility. They will live in our communities. Their children will go to school with our children. So we want to make sure the men and women incarcerated in the Kansas Department of Corrections are offered the opportunities for positive pro-social change. And that's what we want to do by this job fair, is showing what our mission and goals are and how we're moving towards that.
After seeing the big picture by touring the facility, does that encourage some to consider working there?
It does quite a bit, you know, because I have a kid. I don't want to be living at my parents' house anymore. So it would definitely help a lot more than other places.
Less time completely if you haven't drank a lot of water. See, it's almost gone now.
After taking a TB test, a background check, and a drug screen, the last benefit of this job fair, a quick turnaround to start work.
Ideally, anybody that comes in today, we could start Monday after next. But we tend to try to build ourselves around the 2-week model for folks who currently have jobs if they need to give 2 weeks notice. But if we can get all of our steps completed, all those boxes checked, we're starting people every Monday.
Future open house job fairs are being held in most correctional facilities throughout Kansas. If interested, check out our website to find the facility nearest you.